Hey, you guys, welcome in to Divine Golden Master, where we master being divine at this 3D reality. So today, I just wanted to do a quick video just reflecting because I've had so many revelations, and I know a lot of you guys have had some as well. We've been talking about them in the group for the group ritual that we did about changing our mindset, which is in turn changing our life, right? So I I'm on the next part of the ritual for you guys, and getting geared up to do the part we're gonna do in Miami. And it's just such a blessing to have a free mind, to have peace in your mind and be able to have the decision to choose what you can focus on. As I look around, like a lot of people, I feel like are stuck and trapped in different existences, different timelines, different, like even time zones is in paradigm bliндnesses where people will be in a certain environment and that's all they can see. And I feel like I really thank God, the universe, for being able to really align with myself and be able to see my vision. I remember about maybe a month and a half ago, I was going through some really tough situations, and I remember I was just like, man, it was like the first time in my life, like since a kid, like I've always had vision since a kid, but this was like the first time in my life where I was just like, damn, I had went through so much and I had so many things shifted and changed for me so abruptly and so quick, and just like I didn't know, like it was like life really had threw me a curveball. Even like anybody that knows me knows, like they'll say, oh, she's super positive, or she's this, or she's that, but they don't know that I take pride and I take effort in that. I take physical, mental, and spiritual effort in focusing on the positive, because I know what it's like when you focus on the negative, and I've seen what that manifests. So I was like, okay, I'm about to myself, and I'm always going to focus on positive. But I said all that to say, I was sitting in a bed in this hotel room trying to figure things out, you know what I mean? And it was like, I was trying to, usually I take time throughout my day, all the time, like if not every day, every other day. I take time to envision where I see myself going. What does that look like? You know what I mean? It's something that I constantly play in my mind, but it was this one day after I had went through all these things, this turmoil in my life and all these intense experiences, that I was just like, I really don't know. Like, I was in the bed just thinking like, wow, I really don't know. And that was something that was very shocking for me. It was very mind-boggling. It was I was taken aback by it, because I had never really been in a position in my life where I just didn't know. I couldn't see, because I'm a seer. So usually I could see myself, but at that moment I was just feeling very, I wouldn't say broken, but fractured. And I was feeling like so many things in my life that got thrown up in the air at that moment that I didn't know which way I was going. And it was just like, I also, then as I was thinking about that, and I was telling myself, I was like, wow, you sitting here and you're upset because you can't envision where your life is going or what you're about to do. But this is really a blessing. This means that you have a clean slate, you have a new beginning, you have a new opportunity to create something brand new. This means that you quantum leap so much that your old visions and what you thought was so good for you no longer even exist. You have to create something way more better, way more high level, way more, ask for more. And I just kept hearing that. Ask for more. Why are you afraid to ask for more? And it was just like, it was on my spirit. I was just like, wow. Like, it was just like, I was sad at first, and then I went into just this emotional turmoil of like gratefulness, and just because it's like, in everything that I've ever been through, and even in that moment, like the universe pillowed me, the higher power pillowed me, comforted me like a mother would. And I went through some things, but it was like every turn I made, it was something there that was having my back, that was supporting me, that was coming through, clutch. Random things just happening for me. Like, it made me even emotional talking about it right now, because it's like, yo, like, I'm really God's favorite, like, and it's just like, I'm just so grateful to be blessed. And I know a lot of you guys are going to resonate with this. That's why I'm sharing this with you. I'm not sharing this for y'all to boost my ego or none of that. I'm sharing this for you because I know a lot of you guys experience these same things, and you may not have that support in the physical, but you have so much support in the spiritual realm. And like I told y'all before, even when it comes to money, that was something I was working through at the beginning of the year, wanting to see the money in my account, wanting to see big numbers. Now I've manifested that. I am seeing it now. But before, it was like, Miami police crazy. That man just cut in the front of the car and I'm going the opposite way. What the hell? They crazy. But yeah, so it was like, it was a very touching moment for me, because I just want y'all to know, like, that's something I've always realized about my life, is that I don't really have a lot of physical support that I can see with my eyes, but I have a lot of support that I can feel. I have a lot of support where my angels, my spirit guides, my spiritual team, my ancestors, the deities that I work with, the different spirits that come to me and that love on me, they will speak to people and guide this person my way and guide that person my way. And next thing you know, oh, it's this blessing. It's, oh, you was worried about this? Boom. You don't have to worry about that. It's taken care of. Oh, you need this? Boom. It's yours. Oh, you don't have no money in your pocket? Boom. All of a sudden I get a check in the mail. Like, it was so many things, and it was just like, and I ain't talking about no income tax check. I'm talking about a check that just randomly came. I'm talking, like, it was just things that was happening that was just like, sometimes you really got to sit back and think. A lot of times we be comparing our situation to what we think it should be, or, you know, like me, I'm like, I want the physical. I want to be supported in the physical, like, and I am supporting the physical as in, like, social media, but, like, I mean, day-to-day basis. I want my family to support. I want these people. I want this. I want that. And it's like, even when you don't have that, appreciate what you do have. Because when I even think about it, it's like, if I only had that, I don't know where I would be, because that's so fickle, that's so flaky sometimes, that it's like, I'm really grateful for my spiritual team. You feel me? So, I said all that to say, to everybody that supported the group ritual, and just to everybody who, you know, is living under this moon, you know what I'm saying, under the sun. We had a new moon in Gemini. Mine was challenged. Mine were, you know, I feel like took to maximum capacity, whether it been in work, whether it been in relationships, whether it been in friendship, whether it been with yourself. And I am so grateful. Like, I'm so grateful for my ability to pivot. I'm so grateful for my ability to have that